A vivid nylon patterned print with avocado sweet and anaglypta swirls slumber Ethyl Bromide slowly down. She's counting hours and ticking clocks, so Di is dead and Cliff rocks, her blackouts to blackouts. What's on the box? A wireless, it's wireless, thermal non-slip socks, a slobber, a silence, a twitch, and we are back in the room. Hey, who's been voted out? The man in the moon. Dreaming away time, gas bill, the bubble, old flames, new shames, pedestrian trouble. Warming the pot, let the brew steep, putting the world to right, oh it'll keep. Released from the spell, that prescription haze, Ethyl Bromide awake. Wake up, their eyebrows to raise.
Ethyl! Hello, Ethyl, you alright, my love?
Oh, I desperately need relocating on Dessa, and an up-to-date recipe that uses epic amounts of dedicated coconuts. The specialist says it's very good for me damp insides. You see, on Dessa, I'm retaining water per square footage better than Nippersley Reservoir. Oh, it's touching cloth. If I don't eat a dry cracker or polystyrene ceiling rose every hour on the hour, I could quite liberally drown in my own spittle.
Put the kettle on.
Oh, I'm putting a rubber ring and armbands on as we speak on Dessa. The council dropped off 14 sandbags yesterday.
Oh, Lord.
Something about a floodplain. That'd be the neighbours complaining about me. Worried about the impending water level, whether or not to move the G-plan into the upstairs back spare bedroom. I've told them down at town hall, I said, listen to me, love. If my water retention suddenly breaks, you'll be calling the army and housing them people in sports hall. Hey, never mind them sandbags. I'm sending you on Dessa to the precinct for a Waikiki kayak or versatile canoe.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I've a slight whiff of Alzheimer's, which is stress-related. But as far as I know, it's not stopped raining in living memory. Oh, it's gone beyond epic, almost biblical. Oh, I'm stockpiling pallets and potted tongue and Tate and Lyle. They'll not catch me licking up raspberry sauce from a 69er, I mean a 99er, when I clearly should be window leaning all through. Oh no. And me with prescription diagnosis damp insides, no. The grids were backing up weeks ago on Dessa. Been freed up from water in the hanging basket since April, and shall I tell you why? Because with all this rain, there are more floating than hanging. Oh, don't get me started on the water table. Basket plan-wise, I've made the transition from a shrimp cocktail fuchsia to a aquatic tolerant nymphoid. Aye. Those that after... is it a daft survive? I threw a line out in the back bedroom window last nice afternoon. Gone 25 feet and caught a chunk of spam. I caught a pike and 3 blue 8 baskets by my window boxes. Oh, I don't know where it'll ever end. Probably back at the beginning. It won't be long until everybody's sub-aqua. You'll have to be the man from Atlantis to get down the A6. I shall be canoeing to the post office for my pension while beating a rhythm drum. As on Dessa Rose. Oh, I've told her she'll have to look sharpish if I'm going to be able to do the necessaries and be back home for Floggett. I've a suspicion Jenny Bond is behind with them catalogue payments. Her royal correspondence flogging old tat on the BBC. Whatever must the Queen think? She might say it was a switch of careers. But when you scratch that wafer-thin surface, she's not doing much differently, really. Oh, nice cup of tea on Dessa. Lovely. Ooh, dooby-dooby-doo, my umbrella, rella, umbrella, rella, under my umbrella, oh, hello. Won't surprise me if a special needs branch aren't tap dancing her phone as we speak. Plain to see she had a tip-off from John Ketley, or had some torrid whirlwind romance with the Met Office man. It rains all summer, and she's singing about umbrellas. Just coincidence and forward planning. Rihanna. I wouldn't trust her with my familiar confidences. Hey, she'd be rifling my Rovertons for tasty pastries and poems de l'amour for her next compilation. No. She's got shifty eyes, her. It'll all come out in the hand wash, mark my marks. Like when they say, oh yes, apparently it's going to be a really bad winter. Propaganda. It's to push hydrophobic thermal pants and de-icer. Oh yes, apparently we were in for a really good summer. You know, to sell briquettes and barbecues. Oh, they must think I dropped here out of the guttering. Oh, let me get that tea on, Dessa. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Just to the left of the centre, below the pancreas, is where I got it fitted. Hey, the scar tissue granted. But my bikini days are well and truly deck-chaired. If Nosy Parker people rudely inquire, I shall tell them bristly. I shall say it was stray enemy shrapnel and just leave them guessing. But that internal dehumidifier is bob on. Oh, yes. They did have to remove one of my kidneys, but a part exchange it for a down payment on a new multi-blender. Oh, I'm getting very big on soups these days. Well, you see, there's a lot less chewing involved. And the energy I'd save on chewing. Well, I worked it out in Colages or whatever. It's equivalent to having a multi-blender switched on non-stop for 2 weeks. I don't know what that all means, you know, if you pull back and look at the bigger picture. Well, but when the council lad fitted it, I got a AA rating sticker attached to my bus pass. Hey, I'm as energy efficient as any freestanding future frost-free fridge freezer. Oh, I could tell you. Said that with my old teeth. What? Who would have ever thought of me? Hey, me. Little old me. I never knew hairspray was a musical and a overbed storage was actually possible until 2004. Oh, I've always had damp insides, which accounts for the desiccated coconut. I blame it on the side street chronic irrigation bob job during the 60s. All I really needed was a dose of Syrupa Figs and an industrial strength stool softener. Retro looking, it was just a guard nose attached to an outside tap, but she left me plumbed in, legs akimbo, on the draining board and me back straggling last night's crusty pans. Oh, while she feverishly hovered all through. And this was a 4-bedroomed house on Dessa. She was forever hovering. Oh, immaculate presented house, but no life. She saw sense eventually and downsized. Oh, yes. This was well before the dawn of laminate. Downsized to a 2-bedroomed. It was a whole new long-term lease of life for her. For the first time in 25 years, she had the chance to socialise. But when she finally put that over down to rest, it was too late. You just can't drop somebody straight into the wonders of teak effect, contoplast and a flock wallpaper chimney breast. It was a fast lane environment. She was way out of her depths. No frame to work or reference, you see, other than suction power and under-the-bed accessibility. Or maybe she was just going to the wrong parties. Well, last I heard, she was wrestling with substance abuse. I don't know what substances exactly, but she's got very weak wrists and she's lost the ability to turn left when she's driving. Even the thought of turning left, she starts fitting. It's a shame. But I suppose we'll all be eating tin pears sooner rather than later. All this tea's nice on Dessa. Did you, lovey? Lovely cup of tea. Well, she's plumbed me into the mains, left me on the draining board. And think on, the pressure was a lot better in the 60s. 89.99 for a power shower. I said it's like somebody with emphysema blowing through a straw. Any road, I couldn't stem the flooding even with Flotex. It was an insurance job. And ever since, when there's a nip in the air, I just can't get warm until the daffs are up. Oh, she's got a lot to answer for. But no, I've had enough of it round here. I should by rights be middling with the upper echelons, somewhere decent, where even the murders are upper class. You wouldn't find gangbang drive-through shootings on a Cluedo board, would you? Oh, whatever happened to proper murders on Dessa? I mean, I'm talking Chinsery, the smell of newly purchased driving gloves, the poisoned digestivos, and the victim with a backdrop of complete leather-clad prose works of Emerson. It's not much to ask, is it? And what do I guess on Dessa? Bostic chink and an old blunt Phillips screwdriver. No Woody's last moments should be spent sliding down a wheelie bin. No. Oh. My preference was for a less promiscuous static tin bin. These flighty modern bins on wheels, corrugated in packs on the street corners. Oh, no. They'll be drinking White Lightning and stealing Fiat Unos next. I sometimes catch 'em whispering. I shout to 'em, "Hey, I was making apple crumble when Hitler was bombing this street." But it's all yo-yo and gyrating over your bonnet in backless, frontless bikinis. Hey, I caught a snatch. And that new rapper, what's his name? 2 and 6, I think it was. Was it 10 shilling? Any road. It kept repeating. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, yes, I sodding do. I had to flick over to finding a new home in the sunshine. Aye. Hey, a poor couple were having problems buying a detached 4 bedrooms. She liked the beams, but she wasn't keen on the tiny balcony. Oh, it's a shame. My heart bleeds for him. I channelled my bitterness into ripping my Littlewoods invoice into stamp-sized squares. Well, it keeps me dexterous. If anybody wants to steal my identity, they'll have to put a lot of effort into it. Costco-sized bulk sellotape. Some sort of jigsaw genius couldn't crack the code. Oh. Where's me wine gums on Dessa?
Oh, I put them here, my love.
Where are they, lover?
I got a lovely bit of Battenberg from the Quality Save.
Did you? Oh no, just want me wine gums for now. Give us me wine gums.
Go, my love.
Let me put my cup down there. Thank you. Oh, these look nice on Dessa. I did slip up. I didn't get my wheelie bin neutered. No, it worked with my husband. Prior to the procedure, I was getting through 4 corduroy sausage dog Draft excluded. Per inclement weather period, mind. I'd quickly run up another on the side. You know, with the old singer, as it was threadbare within a fortnight. Draft, I'd say to my husband. Draft in the middle of June? No. I bobbed it back in the loft with the Christmas baubles. Well, truth be told, I didn't see my husband again until we turned the clocks back. Oh, I can't watch that shallow grave. Oh, I have flashbacks. He metamorphosised into one of those attic dwellers. Oh, yes. Went very practically see-through with a lowercase sensitive. Oh, it was a very dark period for both concerned. Well, I signed on the dotted. You know, got him neutered. Aye, it cut down on the roaming and the urine markings. We used to never get invited to informal gatherings. Of course, this was well before double glazing. Yeah, things could have been a lot different for me. But I'm not one of those women that believes that, you know, theirs can be anything such as an healthy draft.
Yeah.
When the council came round recently, they gave me an extra few inches in the loft space. When they came across that sausage dog, they said they weren't the first to come up with it either. Oh, I don't know. Oh, do you know, as they lowered it down that loft ladder, I thought, hey up, Ethyl. That's not the expression you stitched onto its little face. Yeah, I slipped up. I didn't get my wheelie bin sprayed. You see, you give a bin wheels and a little bit of trust, and they throw it all back in your face. Mine now comes accompanied with a little blue one, and a brown one, and a little green wheelie bin. Only knee-high, little nippers. What do they know, eh? I was on to housing and environmental health straight away, I said. I know you mean well, dearie, but I can't house them all in my outhouse. They'll attract things that shouldn't be attracted. Upshot of it is, I've got them all round, rehoused and Pebble Dash Masonette 2 streets down from Netto. I said, of course it most definitely needs to be a 2-bedroomed. I said, you're expecting me and the general populace to lived in stains at 30 degrees. Please, me dear, it's lukewarm water. And I said to her, if we don't start recycling pretty soon, mark my words, you'll have to sleep with an American to boil wash your bed in. By the turn of the century, a quick whiz round with an antibacterial wipe and a winter fresh polo mint will be the cleanest any of us get. There were no words of contradiction from that department, so make your own mind up. Nah. I started bulk buying toilet roll many moons ago. Hey, think on. It's not all bad with this new local authority fitting internal dehumidifier. I just plugged myself in. 48 pints I drained off yesterday. I'm thinking of bottling it. It's packed full of minerals, like Miracle Grow. My houseplants have tripled in size. Evian have expressed an interest. I never got back to him. I said I'm sorry. No. Yes, but I'm very busy with me A to Z. I said, I don't think you realise, but it's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. I said, finding a good fig roll in my postcode. I should have said croissant, but she got the gist.
Oh, Ethyl, well, I've left you a couple of lovely corned beef sandwiches by the microwave under a bit of cling film. I'll be seeing you then, my love.
Thank you, Ondessa. Bye, lovey. Bye, Ondessa.